Hey guys, it is time for this week's AIP Confessions. All right, so I have failed epically on reintroductions. So I tried black pepper once. I didn't respond. I didn't have anything. I tried coffee once, and then I didn't respond, but then I didn't have anything else. Then I had eggs and was fine the first time, but then I made a pumpkin bread, and I used eggs and almond flour, which I haven't had almond flour at all, and I definitely am reacting to that. As you can see by all of this beautiful acne on my face, I am breaking out. So eggs are very, very common for breakouts. I'm also having some digestive stuff, and yes, it could be the almonds, but I'm gonna guess it's probably the eggs. So I am going to go pretty cold turkey back to 100% AIP for the next couple days till I'm, one, not catching any new acne spots. So acne is because your liver's having a hard time. So I'm also supporting my liver with some liver supplementation, drinking liver detox tea, using licorice root, dandelion. I will be doing some beet kvass, or just beets in general. I have an artichoke that I am actually going to make up. So supporting your liver is really, really important, especially if you're starting to notice a lot of acne. So acne is what happens when your liver is having a hard time or it's struggling. It also happens if you eat food that you are sensitive to. Dairy is a big one for skin reactions. Eggs are another one for skin reactions. So I have this. I have a couple more. I'm lucky for you. You can only see the one that's right freaking there. Okay. So besides that, that's driving me a little crazy. Things are going really good. I'm glad my pepper reintroduction went well. I don't think I'm reacting to it, so I am just gonna add it and have it, and be okay with it, because I need a couple things that are okay. I need a couple checks in the win column. So that is where I'm at right now with my add-ins. So what am I gonna do now that I'm back to being pretty strict AIP? Because I'm doing this to feel better. I have also decided that I'm probably having an issue with some high histamine foods. So I don't know if I talked about it before, but I'm pretty sure I have. There's two big elimination diet protocols. So one is going to be AIP, or the autoimmune protocol. That's the one I've been following. The other one is going to be FODMAPs, and that's going to be, when people do that, it's people we want to eat on a low FODMAP diet. These are high histamine foods. FODMAPs is used for people with IBS and symptoms like that. And since I'm still having issues with a lot of my digestive symptoms, they're not going away, I've decided I'm going to modify. I'm going to keep my AIP, and I'm going to modify with some food maps, which means I'm going to add a couple things in, and I'm going to remove from the other column. So some high histamine foods that I think I'm going to start with. Avocado. I know, my life just got very sad. I'm going to remove avocado, and I'm going to remove onions once I finish kind of what's at my house. I don't have any avocado here, so now that I don't have it, I'm just not going to eat it. I'm going to go a little bit, see if my digestive issues clear up, because according to Zach, I live off of guacamole every day. That's kind of true. Since I started AIP, I've been eating like guac almost every day, or every other day, or every couple days. So it's been a lot of avocado. So my guess is I am probably kind of sensitive to it. At least for right now. So what these things are saying isn't that I can't eat these things forever. And I want like my clients to know, and people that I work with, like, just because you can't have it now doesn't mean that in 3 months from now, or, a year from now, you can't have these foods and reintroduce to them and not respond. So my goal is to just eat a diet where I don't respond to stuff for a while and feel good. Like, the thing with like autoimmunes and other stuff, like, in case you guys don't know, like, I have been diagnosed with endometriosis. So some more forward doctors would consider endometriosis an autoimmune, or it falls into the close enough category. That was what inspired this whole autoimmune, along with a blood test that said I had elevated TSH, which elevated TSH shows that you're going to have low thyroid hormones. So that's what indicated why I even decided AIP. I knew I needed some changes. I knew I wanted to feel good. Thing about living with a lot of autoimmunes and endometriosis is that for years of your life, people have told you that you're crazy. Like, there's no way you'll grow out of it. So like, endometriosis comes with a plethora of hormonal issues, and they can be expressed in pain, terrible periods, cramping, vomiting, like bad. I lived there as a teenager. And I told my mom, and I told the doctor, and I told all these people, and I was just told I'd grow out of it. Missing school, missing work, not being able to do stuff because I was so miserable. And then I was put on birth control continuously so we could cover up that I had these symptoms. Like, so just so you guys know, like, it didn't take any of my issues away. All of my issues were still there. I wasn't experiencing them. Like, I still had underlying issues, but nothing to fix them. So when I stopped taking hormonal birth control, my diet changes significantly impacted how I felt. But I still have endometriosis. So I still have a disease that someone took, almost 10 years of my life to get diagnosed. Like 10 years of being miserable. And that's just for endo, which is only diagnosed surgically. So I had to have surgery to get a diagnosis. And autoimmunes are very, very similar. It's years and years and years before people can get diagnosis because they don't think, it's not that, it can't be that, or, our symptoms aren't listened to. So I just want to let you know, like, if you don't feel right and you're having digestive issues or you're having all this skin stuff, like, keep digging and find a practitioner that is going to listen to you. Like, I just had a full thyroid panel run, still waiting on my blood work results. Forever. But I want you to know, like, you can do the research and find out what you need to get the answers that you're looking for. Ask doctors, find holistic practitioners, work with nutritional therapy practitioners like me, or I have tons of colleagues. If you want to work with someone in person, I can set you up with someone. But I want you to know, like, I did this because I want to feel better and I want to feel like how in my head it should be. Like, I should not have stomach pain like I have. And, like, normal foods shouldn't be a problem. Like, okay, gluten isn't necessarily great and dairies I'm going to have issues with because of endo, but, like, I should feel good with the food that I eat. And I want to feel good. So I want you guys to know, like, if you aren't feeling good with the food that you're eating, you can make a change. And you don't even have to be as drastic as I am. You can start by removing one food at a time, or one food, and then, or maybe you remove 2 to start. Maybe you just remove gluten and dairy and you see how your body responds. Go a couple weeks. Maybe you try one, maybe you remove something else. Like, there's a lot of different ways that I've worked with clients to adjust, like, what you remove and how you add it back in. You don't have to go hard for 30 days like I do. I think you're gonna see some different things, but you can go 2 weeks, see how you feel, see how your body's responding, add it back in and play with it. Like, we're not stuck with what we're doing. We can make adjustments. And just because I'm eating AIP right now doesn't mean, like, 3 months from now I will be. Dear God, I hope not. So, like, I want you to know, like, this isn't my plan for my life. Like, my plan is to feel great and then get to eat a brownie. Like, for real. Okay, a gluten-free brownie, but a brownie. But finding those foods that cause you to feel not great is going to be a huge part of that. Like, so for me, I'm thinking probably eggs is going to be an issue, which I kind of thought anyways, but I just want you guys to let you know, like, you can play with the foods and not be stuck with or without them. So removing the stuff and then reintroducing it. Also, for some people, we can tolerate tiny bits of things, but not, like, constant exposure to them. So if you're eating a lot of the same things over and over and over again, if you're already having sensitivities, you're going to start reacting to the stuff you're eating all the time. So I just wanted you guys to know, like, you can try one thing and another and switch back and forth. And that's kind of like how I'm modifying where I'm at right now. So I'm going to stick with, the AIP and then remove some of these high histamine foods and see how my body reacts. And I'm just kind of playing so I can make it feel good. So if you guys are interested or you want information on how this would work for you or how I work with it with clients, please let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go shovel some snow. Wish me luck. Bye, guys.